Hi everyone, Scorp here, starting a new playthrough of Duelist Redux 2. Today I believe we are going to play through with plants. Surprisingly, I use this deck for insects and not plants, so, yeah. This time it's plants. This deck is much better if you farm a little bit at the start, but we're gonna go ahead and not do a bunch of farming. Witch of the Black Forest is awful. This effect is horrific. I have no idea what this is. I think in Gemini 2 I made this thing like 1,000 points and it's still terrible. This is a good effect, that's nice. Decreasing whatever, opponents is good. We have just a whole bunch of random stuff in here, so actually going into plant with this deck is going to be slightly annoying, but that's where we're at. Yeah, like literally dueling yourself like 3 or 4 times would be really good with this deck. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go duel each one of the duel masters once, and then we'll just start the game from there. So one duel each of the deck masters. So we'll start against ourselves. Hopefully we get a Fairy King Truesdale. And we're just gonna play on, like, this looks like an interesting field, so we might as well play here. So I'm gonna go through each one once, and that'll probably be this episode, and then next episode we'll go deal with Taya. Hopefully these guys give us stuff, but I mean, this is the one that's probably going to give us the most stuff, and his deck is the same as ours, and it's not good. I need a Hercules Beetle for that. Wow. Just wow. Oh. I am just going to hit this thing for however many 1,000 points of damage and accept my creature's loss. I figure 700 points of damage is kind of worth it. It's not very great because it costs me 6 summoning power, but kind of have to do some stuff. Ew. My hand. I'm gonna drop Javelin Beetle Pact. I'm probably never going to draw my Hercules Beetle, so... it'll kind of be what it is. Really hoped that... well... let's get rid of some stuff. This will make a 2100, so should get over whatever is on this crush terrain. Oh yeah. There's the damage that I was hoping for in the first attack. Probably should have checked if there was actually a better plant deck than this to start with. I don't think so, but... well, Rose Spectre's big, so... well... oh hey, there's their Hercules Beetle. I haven't seen any plants yet, so that's kind of unfortunate. Oh hey, 1,200 damage, nice. Because my opponent just decided to walk at me. Okay, well, there's 2 cards that we want in the slots at least, so that's not terrible. Now we just need to get at least one of them. I figured that was gonna happen. And we missed Fairy King. Unfortunate. Well, there goes our chance at getting that card. That would have been really nice too, because Fairy King is actually a decent plant. Oh well. Go ahead and beat up Ancient Brain. This deck is absolutely turbo awful, so it doesn't... This is not going to be much of a competition. Unless the AI high rolls out of its mind and finds some really good fusions. And doesn't just throw them away. Yeah, deck AI combo, not good. Yeah, know your fusions, and fights like this one are extremely easy. Well, I can't really use the Flame Cerberus on the water anyways, so I might as well just hit this thing on the Crush Terrain. And as long as this guy hasn't fused anything, I think we're kind of golden. Oh wow, we have a Cocoon in this deck? Absolutely absurd. Yeah, I don't really want to play the Cocoon, so I'm just gonna drop down the Brain of Mercy. Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's not really a great fusion in this hand. The dragon's just slightly too weak to be useful. Okay, we just finished the duel, right? Great Bill, why are you just a blue drill bird? Yeah. So, Ancient Brain's not bad for our deck, because it's good for plant fusions. Sea Dragon's, like, it's fine. We don't really have the greatest fusions for it. And nothing else really stands out in here. Go ahead and save, swap to Deckmaster T. Now, T might have a little bit more for us. I don't know, I'm tired of that field, so how about this one? That looks interesting. hand is a yikes. Can I tell what he even made on his first turn? Oh, I believe he made a Flower Wolf. The same as I. Oh, and an equip. Incredible. Oh, let's see if my card's bigger. It is. Now, equips are incredibly valuable, so... yeah, we're not really playing for Beast Fangs, though, so... Don't really need that. I mean, what did you fuse into? Yeah, I figured it was a Flower Wolf. Just make this Mystical Sand. Use it to blow up this Flower Wolf. There should at least be some good plants in the graveyard from this, so that'll be nice. Honestly, Wodan's not even bad for us either, if we could grab that. Well, that's not very big. But it does do damage. Okay, bud. What do you got? Okay, more Flower Wolves aren't going to cut it. Okay, bud. Yeah, you're dead. Okay, cool. It's not many fusions on the game that can get over a 2600, so... just usually ends the game, it looks like, for this guy. So you can play Flower Wolves a lot, but it doesn't matter much. Flower Wolf was promoted. Woo! Well, there's one plant, and that's a good one, too. Another one. Good. And a wolf. A wolf isn't, like, it's one of the better beasts in the game. Fuses pretty well, so not terrible. Okay, and then next opponent is Stone D. I doubt he's going to be very helpful for us, although if we were using the female fusions, you can put some rocks on the end and make mystical sands pretty easily. And he has some good leader abilities, which is kind of annoying. Maybe he played an Invigoration there? No, that is a Spring of Rebirth. Man came to play. So what we'll do is this. And we'll drop a Rain of Mercy on it. Well, that's a pretty large queen. Well, let's see how big his creature actually is. Oh. Yes. Because it's female, it takes that fusion instead of the other one. Yeah, I figured you were going to eventually go over and do that once I got my leader over here, so I could just wait. I really don't want to fight him in this summoning area. Increased resistance and increased strength is just a lot of stuff to deal with. This dragon's probably useless this game. Oh hey, a thunder dragon. Oh god, this guy's huge. Yeah, I bet he has some real fun stuff in here. The game has complete reckless abandon for charging after you. Think they have a straight shot to your leader and they just go, oh yeah, easy. Let's go kill. And then it does not end up going well for them. Okay, bud. You want to come and take some bait? Looks like some delicious bait. you have taken. Now, we'll do one of these. This looks like 1400 damage. Looks like game. Probably nothing we really want out of this guy. The Spring of Rebirth, interesting for sure, but it's not great for a plant deck. Oh, there's Electro Whips. That is not an Electro Whip. Nor is that. Wow, if we wanted to, we could go play some Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon with that. Okay, well, that was a pretty decent start. I'd say, maybe. I don't know. Deal with each of them once. Didn't really get us anything good, but oh well. It's more than nothing to start with. Yeah, let's just edit our deck, see what we can do to make this thing a little better. There's definitely some cards that can absolutely come out. Like, some of these insects are just... questionable. Okay, we gotta have at least 3 cards we can put in that are way better than those. Oh yeah, we have plenty. See, Arlone and Rainbow Flower need to go in. So we got 2 more cards to put in. Insects are notorious for not fusing well and being utterly useless, so we'll just get rid of those. It's not a terrible way to start. Okay, well, we're a little bit closer to actually playing plants. We shouldn't really have much of an issue with Taya, at least, because Taya is just that weak. Yeah. She just made a Dark Witch. Which, fortunately for us, Dark Witch is not stronger than a powered-up Rose Spectre. We have some interesting fusions in this hand. It's just a question of what do I want to make. As long as you don't play waters against her, you're fine. Since waters are, you know, good to get stunned in every fight. I probably actually have to back away and bait that thing out of the summoning range, because it's really big. This is a light, so fine. Although the Petite Angel would be nice to fuse with a female, with a spell, with any female to make it my own Dark Witch. But this should work fine. Just do this. Most useful thing Witch of the Black Forest has ever done. So, unfortunately, since we haven't gotten to make a deck that is a little bit more optimal, we have a whole bunch of stuff that's just really high summoning power. So we get turns like the last one. Man, I thought I was in the clear after the happy lever, and then I get ray and temperatured also. Oh, that's big and obnoxious. Do I have lethal? I hope I have lethal. Should have checked my hand first. I don't have lethal. Oh, I do have lethal. Just a little disrespect for some cards. Oh, I also had lethal if I just summoned on top and then moved it away and then Dark Witch hit directly. Definitely some interesting lethals there, but yeah. Let's, I want Happy Lover. That's Dancing Elf, not a Happy Lover. Hey, we got the Happy Lover, let's go. Honestly, Dancing Elf's not terrible, but we're not really playing lights, so it's not that good. Yeah. But yeah, Happy Lover can definitely go in the deck. Honestly, Dancing Elf might just go in the deck too. But hey, we finally get to do a reincarnation. Which, I don't know if it's really going to help much, but we can do one. What deck cost do I really want? 31's our highest. I don't really want high. Maybe we do 20? Ooh, Barrel Lily's good. Injection Fairy Lily is solid. Mechanical Cell's useless. Cool. Okay, well, the deck has gotten a tiny bit better. Tiny bit. If I'm actually playing plants, I don't think there's anyone that actually dropped Bile Germs. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. Oh well. that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice day.